Hello. Okay, it says we're live. If you are joining us, then type your name in the chat window. For me, it's on the right. For you, it may be on the left. But welcome and thank you again for coming to our Appy Hour. We're going to do our Mary Kay app this time. We've already done the skin analyzer one, which was fun because you get to see what products would be best for you. But now we're going to look at the Mary Kay app, which is kind of like registering on the website. However, you've got the convenience of either on your phone or on a tablet or on the go, wherever you are. So there's two ways to do that. One, you can just look at the app. You can see featured products. You can see tips and tricks and hints and things like that. And the other way is to register, find a consultant. That would be me. So you can just type in the search bar my name. You could even search by zip code. I'm in 64093, by the way. So once you connect with me, then you can sign in, and then you could send messages, make a wish list, ask a question, basically whatever you'd like. Okay, can you do that by texting as well? Absolutely. Can you do that by email? Absolutely. Can you do that by a phone call? Absolutely. Yes, this is just one more avenue of a way to make connections. So let's see who's here, if anyone's here. I did put the links to download the Mary Kay app either through the Apple Play Store or Apple or the Google Play Store. So if you wanted to download them now and kind of walk through with us, you could do that. And if you don't, not a big deal. So put your name in the chat if you are here. And I will say hello, just like this. There we go. All right. Okay. For future reference, one of our next live is going to be a Price is Right again. That is on the 21st, I believe. It's a Monday. So if the 21st is not a Monday, that's not it. Let me double check that. Yeah. It's the 21st at 7. That will be it won't be a YouTube Live with me. It'll be YouTube Live with our unit. And if you've attended Price is Right before, you know that it's a lot of fun and people win. My daughter's won. So people win, and they do a really great job of not only showcasing products and people, but giving you information and a chance to shop and a chance to just participate. It's kind of nice, and you could sit back and nobody sees you, so you could be in your PJs. So that one, March 21st. And then in April, probably the second week of April or so, I will do another YouTube Live. And I don't know if it'll be, well, yeah, I'll make it an Appy Hour, even though it won't be a specific app. I am investigating. I had my son help me because, who helps you with technology? Your kids. So, or your students, either one. I have him helping me with downloading another program so that I could stream into that program and then share screens and showcase a little bit. So looking a little bit more professional. So we'll get there, and you could be the first to see a different look in our YouTube live streams. So the Mary Kay app itself, different than the skin analyzer. They all say Mary Kay, the Mirror Me, the skin analyzer, but this one just says Mary Kay, and that's it. And of course, well, it's pink, naturally. So when you first open it, my favorite part is right up at the top, it says, "Hello, beautiful." So even if you're just having one of those days that you need someone to say, "Hello, beautiful," pop open the app, because it'll always say, "Hello, beautiful." And we all need that sometimes. So the very first page, there's a little tab at the bottom that is featured. So this current feature is our beauty boosters, which I told you I was going to do some more sneak peek of our new spring launch items. And these beauty boosters are brand new launch. I love them. And I wasn't going to use both because I thought that would be overkill. But one of them, I was going to use the line reducer for sure because, well, you know, just have to. But the hyaluronic acid, the moisturizing booster, that can be used whether you're using the Clinical Solutions retinol or whether you're using the line reducer C plus resveratrol. Resveratrol, I did some research, that is actually in a botanical, it's an enzyme found in plants that plants produce when a part of the plant is damaged. They produce this resveratrol to help repair their damage. That's exactly what it's going to do in the booster, is repair any damage, lighten up some lines, kind of firm up a little bit, and help with the tone. Then, and that's what I was going to do. I was just going to add that into my regimen because I thought, well, I kind of don't need both. Well, maybe I do. So the other with hyaluronic acid is, and aren't these little cute? All this one is, and you feel like a little scientist because you get a little dropper in here. So you just drop maybe, it says 6 to 8 drops, but I found about 4 or 5 can do it. And they say to drop it in and then dab wherever you need. But I've been dropping the 5 or 6, whatever comes out, because it is nice and thick. And I just put it on like moisturizer and then make sure I get here. What this is doing is adding extra moisture, and it's working at the basal cell level. So it's helping to my own skin to increase the moisture producing. Well, more moisture means more lift. More moisture means a little bit more firmness. More moisture means a little bit more bounce. So I don't look so dreary. And although it's winter and I'm a little bit drier skin now, typically I don't have dry skin. So I always kind of poshed on I don't need extra moisturizer. Well, I do. This is going to help my own skin repair itself, basically. So I'm liking using both. If you are going to use both, the line reducer will go first. So the order would be you cleanse, your favorite cleanser, toner if you're using toner. If you're using the TimeWise 3D, toner's included in that. Then any boosters, and then any serums. You do not have to get rid of your serum if you're going to use a booster. Okay, so that's the featured product, and it happens to be part of our new spring launch. And I'm even thinking of doing a little launch party sometime, and that will be in person. So if you wanted to come by the little mini studio, and we could have some fun with that and some snacks, we'll be doing a launch party too, probably again in April. The other tab that you have, excuse me. Oh, underneath the featured are all of our best sellers. And notice my favorite product is also a bestseller, the oil-free eye makeup remover, Primo. The other tab at the bottom is the shop tab. And this lets you, it'll tell you about the products. It'll let you search for new products, skincare, makeup, body, sun care, fragrance, all of the categories, bestsellers, gift bundles, even these are here. So you can tap on any, you'll get a list with the prices, and then if you tap on the actual product title, then you'll get a list of key ingredients, and if applicable, you'll get application tips. And then you'll get, if it's limited edition, a couple of pictures so that you can see what the packaging looks like, what the product looks like. And in some cases, you'll even see an application demo. So all the information about the product right here. And then you can always go back and choose another product. The next tab at the bottom is, this is where you can connect with me and set your consultant. And all of these areas, once you sign in and once you make that connection with your consultant, me, then you could set up your own beauty profile. It's just a couple quick questions about what kind of skin do you have, what kind of skin do you want, and you could make your wish list, and you could see what you've ordered before. I can see that as well, but it's kind of nice to have everything in one spot. And then based on your products that you like, products that you have expressed interest in, you can have two things in order of application for those products. Like what comes first, the serum, the booster, I forgot what she said. Where do I put the moisturizer? Hi, Jane. Where do I put the moisturizer? All of that. You'll have your own order of application for whichever products you had selected. And then you'll also unlock recommendations. So something that goes with a product that you've purchased or added to your wish list, you'll get recommendations. And anytime you click, just like when you were shopping, anytime you click on a product, you'll also see that key ingredient list, order of application, demos, tips, and all of that for any of the products that you unlock, okay? And that's a way to connect me too. There's a place to send me a message or my contact information. The next tab over is, it's got a little heart. That's for me. That's your consultant. And I've already chosen my own self as my consultant. So you'll see my profile. There's a place to set up an appointment. And there is a couple of my specialties and a little bit of information about me. So once you connect, if nothing is under that consultant link, then find me, type in my name, type in 64093, you'll find me. I'm out there. So find that, okay? And then On the last tab over is the More tab, and what's included there is a copy of our satisfaction guarantee. And what that is, I'll just read it to you, okay? Well, I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's long. But because Mary Kay stands behind its products, because Mary Kay has done a ton of research to find high quality products, that's how they can stand behind them. If for any reason, don't like it, changed my mind, not working like I thought, doesn't smell good, whatever the reason, any reason you are not totally happy, 100%, then you could return it to the consultant you bought it from. You could return it, and we will either find a replacement for you, find an exchange, give you your money back, give you credit, whatever it is. Mary Kay's philosophy and my own personal belief, you should never, 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 I'll say it one more time, never, you should never have a product in your bathroom or in your makeup bag that you're not happy with. And we've all been there. We've all done that. Pop into Walmart or something, grab a CoverGirl or grab whatever it is that we see, and we're like, oh, that's cool. We get it home and we're like, ooh, that's not very cool. I don't like it. But then you don't know what to do. So it goes in that little black hole of a makeup bag that you're never going to pull back out again. That should never happen. Never, never, never. If you have anything that you are not happy with, please don't let it go to the black hole of the makeup bag. Please give us a call and we'll make it right somehow. Especially with, there are so many colors now. Even I'm getting confused. I used to have my little set. I had hazelnut in the crease. I had beach blonde for the highlight and the base. I had sweet plum for my corner. I had it down. Well, now there's tons of colors. I'm like, what do I do? So that's the beauty. You can try something before you buy it. And even after you buy it, if you're like, this is not like I thought it was going to be, or I changed my mind, or, at your house under, your cool little light, it looked awesome. I stepped outside in the sunlight and I'm like, wow, all of a sudden I have orange lips, not pink. That's okay. We'll switch it out for you. Okay? Hopefully we made that clear. All right. There is the Mary Kay app. So little rundown. And along with when we were doing the Mirror Me app, we had some fun with those new lipstick colors. That's also part of the spring line, as well as the boosters. And the other ones, I think I'm just a sucker for minis or travel size. I don't know why, but I don't know, I just love them. The other new product in the spring launch is the mini mask set. Look how cute this is. How cute is that? 2 of the best-selling masks, the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask and the Charcoal Mask, come in this cute little box, and perfect for travel size, perfect for little giveaways, perfect for stocking stuffers, Easter baskets, along those, perfect for yourself. This would be a good starting point too if you're like, I always wondered about that charcoal mask, but I don't know what if I don't like it? Yes, you could bring it back. But if you don't want the big bottle, then try the mini. And if you love it, get the big bottle. Okay. So these little minis are cute. These are the little mini masks. The reason these 2 particular masks were put together is because when you're doing multi-masks, these can be used, well, not together, but on the same night. So you do your deep cleanse with your charcoal mask, and then you do your replenishing moisture renewing gel mask. So these can be used on the same night. So that's why they are in a set. Little masking minis, very cute. And it's $18 for the set for both of them. For both of them. That's awesome. And the other, I don't know, we're just in a little mini mood, I guess. The other minis, and it comes in a cute little box as well. The other minis are hand cream. Hand cream. Who is always looking for hand cream? Look how cute these are. They're so little. Perfect. Hi, Danny. Perfect for, again, travel. Throw in your purse. Leave one in the car. If you go to the gym, again, throw it in your gym bag. If you're taking a trip, like me, I'm going to take a trip. I'm going to see my mom for her 80th birthday at the end of the month. Perfect little travel size. TSA is not going to steal these from you. So these 3 teeny little, well, not too teeny, they're pretty good size. 3 little special fragrance. One is Citrus Fields. Citrus Fields to me smells like clean, like a soapy, like a fresh. And then there's a peach gardenia. I was a little concerned about peach gardenia. Number one, not a big fan of peach as far as scent. Gardenia is usually super strong. That's my mom's favorite scent, by the way. But it is powerful, packs a punch. But the combination together is, the only word I can think of is luscious. It's not overpowering. It's not too strong. It's not too peachy. It's not too gardenia-y. It's just luscious. So it's nice and light and sweet smelling, but not overpowering. And then I think this one's my favorite. The last fragrance it is Pink Freesia, maybe because it says pink. Go figure. But the Pink Freesia smells very, very light. It's not flowery, but it's not candy sweet. It's kind of in the middle. So it's not like an outdoorsy, freshy smell like the Citrus Fields, but it's a pretty scent. So this one is going to be my favorite, I think. But I do like them all, even the peach gardenia. So like them all. And again, the whole set is $14 for all 3. So you could use them all yourself, keep them all for you, or break them apart. And if you have any, again, Easter baskets, stocking stuffers, any little get-togethers where you want a treat gift, anybody who needs pampering, or all for you, either way. So that is also in the new spring launch, okay, along with the boosters and the lipsticks that we had talked about. By the way, back to the lipsticks. I know we're not wearing a whole lot of lips. Well, I'm not wearing a whole lot of lipstick typically because I put my mask on and then I have, lips on the inside of my mask. But now that the masks are coming off a little bit, slowly but surely. But one thing about these super hydrating lipsticks, they almost feel more like a lip balm. And they don't, after the first application, do your tissue blot, and then they don't rub off. They're like on you, which is great. So I can just do this and nothing is on me. So that's better with the mask. I am liking those. Nothing will beat my sheer dimension, but those are phasing out. Those are going away. So anyhow, that's all right. There's new stuff that takes its place. So anyhow, that is the run through of the Mary Kay app. hope that you download it. And if you do the little consultant tab and find me, connect with me. And this way we could communicate through the app if you want to. We could always communicate other ways too. So that was a little rundown of the app and a little sneak peek of our spring product launch. So those are limited edition. So if you're interested in those, definitely now versus later. Some of them may be out of stock. So I will stay on. I promised you a Appy half hour. I like to keep these at 30 minutes or less because everybody's got stuff to do. But I will hang out here for a little bit on live. If you have any questions, pop them into the chat. If you have any comments, pop them into the chat. If you have any ideas of what you want to see during the next live, and I don't know if you heard the announcement earlier, but I am learning a new program, so our lives can be a little bit more interactive, and I can show websites and all of that. So I'm still practicing with that, but your next live will be Price is Right. That's not with me. That's the 21st. And then in April, I will do another YouTube live with the new program, so we could look all fancy. So if you have any ideas for what you'd like to see on future lives, drop it in the chat and let me know. So thank you so much for coming. Oh, we have to do our drawing too. Speaking of putting things in the chat, give me a number, drop a number. I'm going to write one. Between 1 and 10, pop it in the chat. And whoever is closest to the number I just wrote down, I'm not going to show you what it is, but I just wrote it down. That'll be our prize. That'll be our winner. So chat away. Danny says 8. Jane, what's your number, Jane? Once. Going twice. Maybe she popped off. That's okay. All right. Our number, oh, there's Shane's 5. The number was 7. So Danny got it with being closest with 8. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. And let me know if you have any questions or just want to chit chat. And it is 8 o'clock. Thank you so much.